Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is our unboxing miniatures review for the Lannister Heroes 1. This has been reissued, I think, a number of times now. I've never gotten to pick it up, so I was able to pick this up. Last time I was in Hammer House in Singapore. They always have a great restock there. I remember I picked up my Mother of Dragons there when that was sort of out of stock back in the day. But this is one I've been meaning to get, and great addition to our Lannister army. From the back of the box here it says, the Lords of House Lannister outfit their troops and allies with the very best arms and armor money can buy. And as such, they expect their men to do their duty. While not every hero participates in the line of battle like the Hound, Tyrion, or Lord Tywin, even Master Pycelle and the High Sparrow can dominate the battlefield from behind the scenes. So this is like a sort of a non-player character kind of, or an NPU, non-player unit. Their ruthlessness and cunning operate on levels well above the battlefield, where a timely threat or a bloody lesson can shift the tide in a wholly unexpected way. Okay, so we'll jump into the miniature review. I usually do these videos for all of my paint-throughs just to kind of take a look at the minis. I also feel like we never get to see the mini once it's painted again, so it's sort of like chronicling the mini as it is. Check a look at the box art, the card art. First, we'll have a quick shout out to this channel's sponsor, and then we will jump into the miniature review. Thank you all for watching. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link down in the description where you can check out the Moldenhauer Giuseppe Balsamo 6 volumes of the Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, also available in hardcover. We've got the 3 volumes of the Artificial Psychology of Desiring Machines, as well as our podcast series, where we deep dive into things like the esoteric Saturn mysteries and the esoteric Dragon mysteries. Our Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga collects reasons why Frank Herbert's Dune Saga is still resonates with us today. And finally, our newest offering, the Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamlands. We've got the initial volume, Aim Aimless, Aim Vicious. It takes place in Lovecraft's Cellophase. Volume 2, Hope's Home, takes place in Dalath Lean. And the rest of the volumes, Beloved, Believed, Bedailed in Lost Carcosa, Stubborn Devotions of Venting and Forgiving in Thrawn. Thank you guys for watching. Now back to our show. Okay, let's get into this one. So, first of all, the box art is great in this. I mean, I believe this will be what the miniatures look like here. The High Sparrow is probably going to be a little bit more clearly defined, but it looks like they'll use this for the Tyrion. We'll check out the cards in here as well. I bought this in Singapore, so there's also the Chinese decks here. But let's just check these out for the sort of box art. Oh yeah, I was right about the Sparrow. So Tywin, a little bit different from the cover there. Actually, he looks a little different, but you can see the detail in the armor. I always use these cards kind of to give the continuity. Here's the High Sparrow with white robes. It's almost the same head as Pycelle. There's Pycelle. And we've got this as we've got Lannister is the Great Lion. High Sparrow, we've got 2 as character or commander. He can be His Holy Highness or the Father of the Faithful. We've got Tyrion, the Half-Man. Those are brave men, let's go kill them. And we've got Tywin here as the Lord of Casterly Rock. And then Tyrion the Great of Lannister. Some good details in his as well. His nose cut off there. And then Sandor Clegane the Hound. I think we've got the Gregor Clegane, but this is our... do we have another Sandor Clegane? I don't think so. We've got sort of Sandor Clegane as the Hound. And he can go as a House Clegane unit, actually, too. So those are the art guides for those. Maybe I'll just put these out like this. So there are names out. We can keep them in order. Okay, let's go down here. We can grab Pycelle first. Suppose this is Pycelle. Zoom in a bit. He's got his concoction there, moon tea or something. Some good details in the cloak there. Looks pretty good. Let's check out the High Sparrow. Again, the High Sparrow, pretty simple. The white beards on both these guys would be something I have to pay some attention to because I'm not a very detailed painter. That's pretty straightforward. Okay, now onto the good ones. Let's go first off, Sandor Clegane. Clegane's looking pretty cool here. He's got the massive two-handed sword. Zoom in a little bit more here. Again. He's got these shoulder plates. It's a plate, upper body plate. I don't know, it looks like he's got full plate on in this one. So he's got these knees, so he's in full plate, but no helmet. And it's got chainmail underneath, so there's a little bit of chain detail here that we can dry brush. And you can see there's some chain there in the elbows that's exposed. And a bit underneath the mail there, underneath the shoulders. You can see there's a bit of chain right there, right. And you can see it pronounced here also. That's pretty good. Okay, so that'll be our Sandor Clegane. Next up we have Tyrion Lannister. Tyrion Lannister. First of all, this is like the battle Tyrion. I think we've got a Tyrion that came in the main box set, which is more like the politician Tyrion. You can see he's screaming out his orders here. He's got an axe. Very much like in the spirit of the hobbits in Gondor, but of course Tyrion is nothing like those characters. And look, he's got the lion, the massive lion chest plate there. That's amazing. He's pointing out his orders. He's also got this Roman kind of leather strapped tunic. I don't really see the chain. He's more like wearing a padded, some kind of padded armor underneath his breastplate. But he's got the full breastplate. He's got these wrist plates. You would imagine that he's had to have this armor custom made. He is just wearing boots, but he's got the front shins guarded. So it's sort of forearms and shins, and then the plate with elbows, and then the rest of it is kind of a padded armor. And he's got those same leather, studded leather shoulder components there. But yeah, pretty good. This will be a tougher one to paint. There's lots of little details in there. I'm going to have to look at a cool reference how they do the lines. But you look at the lion on the armor here, and it's just gold on red, so maybe it's not that straightforward. Oh, I see that he does have the metallic plate component sticking up for that neck piece. I wonder if that extends to the back. Okay, cool. That's Tyrion. And finally, Tywin. Lord of Casterly Rock, Lannister commander. He's got his foot up on a stone there. This is super intricate. This will be a great armor. Let's check out the back side. He's got his hand out in order. He's got lions on the shoulders. We'll go into those details. It has a massive two-handed sword, chain. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So he's got the lions there. He's got chainmail on his thighs, and do we see chain under the arms as well? Well, it looks like the arms are all articulated like a plate. It's just a lot of layered segmented plate. It's like a segmented armor. You see in this picture here, you can see how it's almost like an Iron Man armor, right? One of those Iron Man, the one in the briefcase Iron Man armor, the way that came out of the case. But these two massive plates on the shoulders, and he's got the lion sort of chained necklace for his cloak. Oh, that's just the cloak's clasp for the cloak, I believe. Maybe that's our thumbnail. Just like that. And I feel like this armor is going to be quite easy to paint. Well, I mean, quite interesting to paint, difficult to paint, as opposed to the Sandor is kind of a straight plate mail, but he's got this ornate, and he's got some details in his plate as well, but it's just the plate, it's just a segmented plate to give some mobility. But this is very, very detailed here. So yeah, looking forward to getting these on the table. What I'll do is I'll probably not paint these as a batch, especially Tywin. I'll probably paint him one off and try to spend some more detail time. I'm really going to try to work on upping the game of the detail painting. As you guys know, we have the miniature makeover series that we do, and I think that's really a result of me not painting them well the first time, but still it's a fun way to sort of look at how I've learned to paint better. But maybe we can try to do these the right way first, follow the process. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments which one you'd like to see me paint first. If you like and subscribe, I'll let you know when we're getting another Lannister game on the tabletop, and then we can get these leaders involved, try to figure out scenarios in which we can get these guys represented. Obviously, Tywin will be quite easy to do. That's going to wrap it up, though, for the video, guys. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon. See you on the tabletop.